Somewhere around here is the right scene. Okay. Alright. Good evening. We're getting back into Mass Effect. Nothing else to say. Let's go. Loading. There we go. What up, Lynn? Good to see you tonight. Got too much crap on my desk. Mice and cables are everywhere. Watching me, apparently. Well, that is awesome. We last left our heroes, having discovered the world of the famed avatars. Should be interesting trying to do music stuff in this. I mean, obviously I set the perfect tone of inspiration for composing. Should be no problem. I do find it interesting that this world is so volcanic, and yet like, there's tornadoes happening back there in the distance. Like, this place looks volatile, and yet things are living here.
I've organized my analysis
Oh
of
my
iron.
gosh.
Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
That guy is Soka Essof. Looked like he had cat ears from a distance.
Trade?
Sure.
Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
I'm wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
Right now, it doesn't. I kind of love that answer. It's gotta happen.
We have credits, but little to spend them on.
Think you might spend them here? Could be. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
And now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
That's it. It's not complicated. It's negotiable.
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
It's
Yes.
heart mean romance or something else.
On this
Okay,
Soka.
yeah.
I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help.
Pause.
One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking
This guy's
in.
long-winded.
Has things I need. There could be trouble.
Okay, so for dialogue options, the heart wheat with the outline, not the full filled-in blue heart, but just the drawn-in one. That's kind of like empathetic, almost to the jokingly like emotional side of things. So far, it's a very weird gray area. Whereas the filled-in heart, that's like the lighter blue, that's romantic and more flirty. Diplomatic, it could be a way to put it. Yeah, I'd say actually that's very applicable to what I've seen for that option so far. Diplomatic is probably a best way to describe it. I think they actually label it in one of the menus and settings or something. But the romantic options are almost always like the center left here, and they're marked with that heart. But since this one doesn't have a heart, it's not anything to do with romance and stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, And there's like the squarish kind of line squiggle. That one's like super logical. Spock answers. And there's another one that's kind of coggy. That's more like just the facts, ma'am. It's not logical, but it's like the straight line. Just get me to the story. Let's go. I'm done here. And stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, I just like, even so, I don't really pay attention to that part. I try to look for stuff that I would say or find amusing. Period. The end. Unless of course it's PB, then we're probably going for the flirty stuff. Even though she seems to be, that easy. A lot of carryover from Inquisition, yeah. I need more details.
We might have different definitions of trouble. What do you mean?
Natural hazards, wild predators, misadventure, what do you mean?
Same thing. What's your supplier carrying exactly?
Supplies I need, exactly. Things to keep my people alive.
You do the same,
Essentials. You have a ship? I have my supplies Nafton. His name is Kelvin. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Fetch quest to unlock shopping. How lovely. I think we're supposed to go this way. So I'm gonna go this way. Maybe get shot for my trouble. I don't know. What am I gonna find? He's got a gun!
This is as far as you go.
Obviously, the door's locked.
What's their purpose?
Land mammal. The resistance! The resistance shall rise! Yeah, obviously I have to go that way. Wait a minute. What's the G? Are we Googling? Oh. I always forget that thing exists until the first time I use it in a playthrough. Scan away.
Be careful.
You know I will.
Another talkie.
Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah. This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life, why did you do it?
Whoa. We can flirt with one of these. Nope. I don't really like either of these things. I like this if it's not flirty. But it is, so we're not doing it. So, this is best of both worlds.
I couldn't resist the adventure of a lifetime.
Lesser
I
of
know
two
the feeling.
evils.
There's a rush in taking a chance and hoping for the best.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
I still
Not
have a
much.
lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the
Hatch
Scourge
about
targeted
that.
my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history.
Dim
The
cat
scientists
eyes.
on Havarl just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
Yeah, I'll take a look. It's time
I've
for
always
minutes.
wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
See you later, side quest. To scan you. All right.
Ryder, ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
Make it so. This is our summer home.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Shut up, Cora. I mean, what?
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
I just love how the Krogan is like, and then there's this asshole. Play nice, kids.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to... just listen up?
That was a little lame.
Interesting strategy.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here.
Yeah, that
now
was
we
definitely
don't even
lame.
have that.
Jones
Krogans
offered to do
are
what he can
amazing.
to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jal?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
New guy is totally not Garrus.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnapping guard.
Garrus was fun.
Their people disappear without a trace.
He died in my
What if
Mass
they were
Effect 2
us?
playthrough originally.
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jal?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because...
Reasons.
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jal's told me about these two worlds. Havarl and Vol.
Before this
The
scourge
Volus.
disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
Means
And
there might be a
now?
lot of resources to scavenge.
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Aval is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We
Could be a
suspect
lot of
them.
natural resources.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
All of these suck. Ain't no thinking about it. We gotta do something. Who, me? Definitely not. Thanks, or yes it is. Krogans don't appreciate that kind of attitude, so I guess it's asshole time.
Don't know yet. Just be ready to go at a moment's notice.
That's great.
You bet.
That's great. I
Jal,
can
give
handle it.
Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
All right. No one ever calls me. Oh, the Pathfinder, dang it. Oh, gosh.
Still compiling my first impressions. But even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jar.
Try not to scare him away, huh?
Time to make our talkie talk rounds. AVP status. I got a reward. Got the muns. Got the muns for the funds. Can I not actually send from here? Can I just view? I'm hitting spacebar. That's obviously what you need. Oh, 0 crypod points available. So does this just keep doing this because I put a pod in it? The system doesn't really explain it at all. If that's the case, that's fine, but I should be able to pull it back out if I want to as well. Like, try different things, you know? Bucket of lame sauce. Buy and sell kiosk. My items, vendor items. I'm not a big fan of the advanced weapon ammo being consumables in this game. Like, you remember how in 2 and 3 you could develop the skill of disruptor ammo, incendiary ammo, cryo ammo, and all that. Here it's just like you use it and then you lose it. I'm like, that's lame. Futuristic weapons aren't so futuristic as suddenly, you know? Fibers. Alright. What is this filter? No sniper rifles. What is wrong with you? No sniper rifles. It's a crime. Can we make the things yet? I can make that. I can make that. A few things. Incisor. Biotic amplifier. Can I make my Black Widow? It's the most important thing in the world right now. No. Need more More research data. Okay. Let's see the pros and cons. Fair enough. Strike team missions. Waiting debrief. Space to debrief. Got our butts kicked. Alright. Awesome. Okay. Anti-ship batteries. 18% chance of success. 5%. 70% identify the spy. Okay, that sounds promising. $70. 25. 5. Okay. Find me the spy. Also, rumor has it I have loot boxes. Rumors could be wrong.
Strike team ready for deployment.
Make it so. Trying to get a bridge figured out, so I might be spacing out.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Don't we all? Crew morale, friendship with Harry.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Did we do this?
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
Suvi okay?
Suvi's strong sense of faith keeps her grounded. I'm not spiritual, but there's a beauty in how her mind rationalizes religion and science.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Is Jarl doing okay?
He's adjusting. The rest of us have at least some understanding of each other's cultures. But to Jarl, we're all outsiders. It's a lot to take in. I'd say he's doing pretty well.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Thanks for the insight. How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
So how did a sorry doctor end up on the human Ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
So, Jarl,
So,
we haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
And you're alien to us. So there, we have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
How do you know Moshae Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value, that sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
As if I didn't have enough on my plate, add deciphering alien psychology.
What plate?
Exactly. See you later.
I was hoping we could scan his rifle. Oh, wait. Laser frequency test. Carry on.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
If I have time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
stream. Ah, why did I come back up here? No. This is Cora's garden, but not here. Okay. Weird. Can't even go that way right now. Wait. Zap it. Baby.
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
You'd let a bone-faced blowhard like that deprive you of my scintillating company?
That blowhard hates you now. If you're not careful, he might deprive me of your company. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
It's probably going to be a repeat of last time.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you?
Doesn't
Don't
quite fit.
worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Dialogue system needs some work. You're leaning on the rail the wrong way. Or maybe not. Maybe. Never mind. Anybody else up here? Just talk to them. There we go. Can I modify the Batmobile yet? Please. Yellow.
That Archon. Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a cat.
He's also the first kid who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True. They can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
4 years in a commando unit called Talane's Daughters. Part of the Council's cross-species military integration initiative. You probably had a more exciting time defending that Arcturus relay. But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
What was your commando unit like?
Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our old lady sniper. Kalia patched us up, and Valenza prayed between firefights. Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena
Nasira?
Nebula and beyond. A huntress's work is never done.
Why do I know that name?
Every civilization needs its defenders.
And the defenders usually match their civilization. Like Asari huntresses being adaptable as hell. Makes you wonder what our militia will look like in 100 years.
You were in the Alliance before you became a huntress, right? What made you join up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when they manifested. Untrained biotic power on a starship means accidents. But we couldn't afford a tutor. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. Old history now. Your turn. Remind me why you came to Andromeda.
I spent years watching pioneers go through the Arcturus mass relays. Off to glory, while I stayed behind. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
We needed to start over somewhere new together. Or as together as we could. So, Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
After 4 years with Asari Commandos, you must have some great war stories.
Nasira assassinated a Krogan warlord with a pack of playing cards once.
A pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow. Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Sorry, huntresses. Figure things out. But I was there for soldiering, not romance.
She's kind of my backup plan if Pee-wee goes right.
You're not technically military anymore.
Can't get anything past you, can I?
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Dun, dun, dun. All right.
There you are. Gotcha.
Do I need to get Lexi to do a psych review?
Maybe. People have been telling me I'm crazy my whole life. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game, bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost heads up. We should play sometime.
Willing to put your streak on the line?
Huh. I'll risk it. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Too suggestive. See. No one in the galley. Got lost down the garage band rabbit hole.
Your take on the act?
Totally
Right.
wanted 70s funk for our
Surrender yet,
theme.
Colonial Affairs.
Yes,
Acting
obviously.
Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Actually, Lynn, if you could go for something more like China Grove by Doobie Brothers, that'd be great.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky
What's up, Brian?
little shits like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
I'm sorry I have an internet
Did
issues,
Lexi
Brian.
brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost. I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable. The works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now, centuries, shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station, without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Find a home.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I figured out something was going on. Something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
No. How did Windows 10 flip out and kill his computer? That sucks.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't. And that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
Yeah, you always want to install Linux after Windows. If you install Windows after Linux, it'll probably screw up your grub bootloader. Yeah, I've heard Windows 10 has a few of those weird specific bugs. I haven't run into too many of them, thankfully, but... Alright.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
That's from last fire drill. Liam's new evacuation plan cut 22 seconds off our best time. Drac, we need a solution for you. Vis-a-vis ladders. PB, you're dead because you were 2 minutes late to the evac point. Cora. Comments, I live in an escape pod. I just pulled the lever. That's kind of amazing. Let's do a new build anyways. Dude, I'm so overdue for a new build. It's crazy. Don't know the specific details, but I already lost 2 nights working on this. Ah, oh, boo. I'm sorry. I hope he gets back up and going soon. Christmas present you gave him made his processor faster. Awesome. Yes, new SSDs are great. Yeah, upgrading from a mechanical drive to an SSD was one of the best upgrades I ever did on this current build. And I got a 1 terabyte SSD for a very awesome price at the time. At the time, they were going for well over 500, and this one was only 350, so can't complain. Fiddle with the wardrobe again, because I can. So which one is that? That's like the main one. Why does I have to change the pants too? Lame. Spacebar. Essence. I like that better for the jacket. I don't like what that's doing with the pants. I don't know. It's almost not bad. I just I like what it's doing here, but not here. Why is that brown now? I don't understand. See, this is where I need to be an artist so I understand color mixing better. I think I'm still okay with this. Eh, eh. Oh yes, let's check our email. What fun. Why am I changing colors again? Because I'm very finicky with colors and I'm never totally happy with them. Fetch quest for PB. Oh joy. Thanks for the supplies. Sounds like the quest I have for my kids every morning. Yas. Is it applesauce or carrots today? I cannot decide.
Aya has so much biodiversity and the waterfalls, just like Sirkesh.
Really? Don't like that girl's accent for some reason. Hello? don't remember putting you there. But maybe I did. Oh yeah, I did. Because we didn't have pistols, so I put a shotgun there. Aw. I'm okay with this. Is it bad that I'm snooping in her room? More email. Oh. Houston.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Parties, obviously.
Wild remnant parties. What else would you use it for?
Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
You got mail. No.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something
If it's
that
way
caused its
bigger,
creation.
that's literally what
We don't
she
know why.
said.
That's still a mystery.
No.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I tried to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding? Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The initiative obtained data from an array in deep space, a Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. It provided much more up-to-date info. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God.
But your work as a scientist?
Convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Since it hung so there, I think we will go ahead and do a save.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny, a few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Could use a lake.
Every good space station needs a big lake. Maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even
With
non-amphibians
fish.
need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Alright, let's get out there. Oh, nanon! Planet's on crack, yo. Mega crack.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
So, again, I've tried not to look too far into this game as far as spoilers go. But I did get the general recommendation of don't necessarily dive into side quests too soon, because a lot of them expect you to have done a certain amount of the game as far as the main story ahead of time, so that you would know what to do on those quests. But I don't know where that fine line is, so how useful that is, I don't know. We may have to just experiment here a bit. I wonder, can we see our quest journal from here? It feels like we're still kind of in the just starting, phase. So we're probably safe to go ahead. Although, hang on. TB. There is a side quest for PB we could do. Just saying. Cover the rim check. The remnant site. The rest I don't necessarily care about, but for our lovely sorry lady, we may have to make a side trip. So we'll start with that, because I said so. Now this is best. If we need a techno song, I'm all set. Yeah! Techno Viking. That's a thing. You should Google that, or you should search for that on YouTube. Techno Viking. So where's this thingy? PB's secret project. Mass Effect that I remember was a lot of staring at galaxy maps going where to. Yeah, pretty much.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Not much right now, just a general idea. See if I can figure out how to make a simple file. Oops, one too many.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Yeah, I don't think we got any new armor. All right. Definitely want PB with me. And since I've already taken Cora on a mission, let's take Drac. Because Krogan are awesome. What? What? I had to find body paint for my car? Lame.
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, vold to the Ungarai, is ice. And those oceans...
It's like Rocket
frozen
League, you have
over
to win
completely.
paint jobs.
There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Whoa!
This seems safe.
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
We're walking. Where's my bloody nomad?
Oh, Suvi wasn't kidding about the cold.
you didn't know anything was here, you wouldn't think anything was here.
Keep going, Ryder. Try not to make any sudden movements. You're probably being watched.
At least we're being warned. That's a bright side.
Shortcut. Shortcut. No. No. I will not be denied. Ah. Alright, this isn't working.
Life support levels are critically low.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Systems are failing, Pathfinder.
See?
Peter! Let me warm up for a second. I've never been this cold.
Almost at the base now. Make sure you talk to Commander Anyik when you arrive.
Well, that was close. This is how I played Skyrim in Oblivion. Yeah, no, our shortcut was denied. And now we're almost dead because we almost froze to death.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
I understand.
Gosh. This place is a lot bigger than I thought.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
Need a clearance to take off yet?
PT in the snow.
Can I still shooting down anything that moves? That's if the blizzard doesn't get you first.
Hi there, nice to scan ya. Bumblebee tuna.
Fuel pumps, fuel lines, hydraulics, all looking good.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Got it,
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
Scan all the things as we freeze to death. Oh, no.
Well, I love you, Lyra. I know. Who knows how much time we have?
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Hey there, Explorer.
Mechanic.
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Build vehicles for my people. Upload this schematic for your mechanic. With my compliments. They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
Nice.
He lives for this shit. It will make his day.
My long-lost brother. You can find some of what you need here on Vold. The rest, out and about.
Nice.
Maniac is wasting time. We should be out there looking for Michelle.
Michelle's dead.
Stuff.
You saw the explosion.
Yes.
Why does it say go back? Where is we? Were we right on top of it? How did we miss it? There's no way we missed it, because it's like the F over there. So great, our map is worthless. Fantastic. We go this way. Grab stuff. Hey, we got some armor.
Brother this morning. He asked when I'm coming home.
We're gonna go this way.
You're the alien Jarl brought. A possible asset, he says. We've allowed you into our base at his request. I am Anyik Dozil. Remember the name, because if you betray us, I will kill you myself. Be assured that what I do to you will make the stars turn their faces and grow dark.
I have no intention of betraying you.
Say what you want. It is the hands that reveal true intention. If you wish to prove yourself, be an ally in our fight against the Ket. Despite our best efforts, their growing forces remain a threat to our people. Speak to our lookouts who watch the valley. They'll know where our need is dire. Go now. I have other things to attend to.
Then why did you stop me?
Apologies, Pathfinder. I'm a little busy at the moment.
Then why are you a prompt to talk to? Do I want to explore the big thing?
That's the planet, with everything on it.
You don't win a war without good organization.
Wow. I wonder how it works. Do you think they're adapted remnant tech?
Hold. Hostile control approaching.
I don't want to talk to you guys.
Hope they give me a patrol soon. Think I'll see any Ket?
Not likely. They don't venture this close to the camp.
You need to know how busy they are. It's important to the story, right?
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
They know I'm not gonna eat them, right?
Let's try to make a good first impression.
Well, everyone looks friendly.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
But I never get care packages from Aya, do I?
You're so good at guilting me, Zeke.
This looks safe. Just jump down. We'll be fine.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Tempest, we're gonna need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station.
Thank you.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
It's on my head.
Mining zones in this region
I said
are
my
available,
position.
Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable.
Okay, Sam, what's Vold got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Vold.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
Any suggestions on how to get on Ephra's good side?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube.
Not actually here for
We've
any
got
of
our work cut
that.
out for us. Let's get going.
I just want to grab PB's thing and go. Alright. Let's save it, because I will inevitably drive this thing off a cliff at some point.
Downhill's always more fun.
Trust me.
The Nomad's got safeties if you drive off this mountain, right?
Nope. We are still just like here. That's it. Why are we driving back towards the ship? I'm so confused. We are going back. We're backtracking.
We're out of the worst of it. Temperature should be manageable now.
Run away. Obviously the right way.
I'd live here, but then I could probably live anywhere.
That's a bit sheer.
It appears Ket have
Just
been
want to
with
grab
Pathfinder.
PB's thing. That's a lot. Son of a... How is the Krogan already dead? Yep, we're dead. This may be a place that's too high level for us at the moment. Yes, we have plenty of cover. I should have just drove by. I have no idea where autosave lasts, and I think our last manual save was back where we first got the Nomad.
A temperature decrease.
Oh, this is nice. Super secret all-wheel drive is not working.
Ket junk. Might be something useful.
Over the bug.
Oops.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Oh lord. Down the rabbit hole.
Wonder what this place has in store.
Observers. There be music for you, dorks. That was quick.
Remnant. We can lay low or take them on.
What do you think we're doing, dingus?
Enemies! Nice work.
Lay low.
Here they come.
He did not like me. Oh no. PB's another one that sounds like she's injuring herself all the time. Let's see it when I get off screen. The links and hangouts, cool.
I think we got them all.
On the one hand, I know I'm getting distracted here, but on the other hand, like, I really enjoy going with the flow with this stuff. I haven't tried the shotgun yet. It's an electric shotgun. It's not working. More death. Alright. I should stick with the sniper rifle. It's what I do. Where are we? All the way back at the beginning? Probably should ignore this place, but we'll give it one more try.
Remnant. We can lay low or take them on.
Silly.
think that's it? Here they come.
Remnant, stay safe.
Stay safe.
I think we got them all.
On my way.
And we're on the move.
Got it.
And we're on the move.
One of these should make you just follow me again. Hello. The orders are screwing up here, but we'll double check. Let's see how to command Squatomato. That doesn't mean anything. Alright. Well, you guys have fun standing in the corner. Let me know when you're ready. Oh, you want... Okay. That's nice. I thought she was the adventurous type.
This could get ugly.
It's starting to sound like a weakling, which is not impressing me. You're gonna be a problem.
I detect nothing else in the area, Pathfinder.
We did it. We're saved. Ah, hell.
Guess we'll have to scan for the rest of these.
Another one of these boxes. They're all over.
No chance it was just the one glyph, right? Yeah, no.
Need more glyphs.
Thank you, Krogan Obvious. Also need to watch where I step.
Remnant, stay safe!
Can I shuffle these? Choose incinerate. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Up. All right then. Finding glyphs. This is gonna suck. This place is huge. You don't think? I can't even get up that high. It's a wall. Thank you, scanner. I could never have known. Oh my gosh. one glyph we found. Yeah, you get the impression that exploring these vaults is going to be very boring. Thrilling so far. Yeah, we're all the way back at the beginning with the gravity well. I'm out of here. I'm not gonna waste time scrounging every little inch for glyphs for a box that may not even have anything I care about in it.
Let's get back to the surface.
Lame.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I detect Ket among this salvage.
Moving on.
How long have the Angara been fighting the Ket? Must feel like forever.
They're a tough bunch.
Lots of respect for the Angara. The way they fight, it's almost Krogan.
Nice work.
Knocked out.
Heading over.
Time to fight!
Oh, crap.
One out!
Yeah. Well, he did find out that they have head armor, talking to the Krogan earlier. So yeah, headshots are at least a double tap.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Searching for goodies. Oh yeah, that protein sludge. You know it. Ah, that seems to be it. Let's get out of here. Just steal their vehicle. Just because we can.
Heads up, looks like a Keck construct. Hostiles ahead!
We're like halfway there. Not quite even.
Pathfinder, this remnant site may have defense systems. Activating automated forward station deployment.
Those clouds are really something.
Whatever you think of it, this is a beautiful planet.
Thinking about a frozen moon I was once stranded on, almost lost my good toe.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Detecting local frequency interference. This could be affecting planetary communications.
Let's check it out.
Is that one of their Ket ships attached to the mountain?
If there's any way we can help the Angara deal with the Ket, we're gonna do it.
Get me up there and I'll take those bastards myself. I'd live here, but then I could probably live anywhere.
There's our objective.
These are the ruins we're looking for.
Time to scrounge for tech. The glyphs aren't filled in. Should we look for more?
Nope, we're gonna give up, go home.
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
Hey, I'm getting better. Is this what you need for your project, Phoebe?
Looks like it. Very cool little piece of REM tech.
Rem tech.
Yeah, shortcut I made up. Rem is short for remnant, and...
Got it.
Anytime we come across ruins like this, let's scrounge what we can.
appreciate it. Come see me on the ship. I'll give you an update on the project.
Alright, that's all we're interested in down here. Let's get out of here. The rest can wait. Where's the closest drop? Waypoint. Thank you.
Cold, dark. I couldn't stand it.
There's a door up ahead.
Some sort of guard post.
Hey, can you help me with something? There's a wraith cloaked near you. I lost its movement. Will you scan for it and let me know where it's hiding?
Automated protocols activated.
That's Techix, according to my map.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Okay, how do I beam myself up? Life lessons we must learn together. Because the Normandy could always pick us up from anywhere, but can the Tempest do the same? Inventory. Do want to save. It's got BB's beatbox. PB's beatbox. Terminal. Triangulation achieved. What about the beam? What does this even mean? Maybe I gotta be in the Nomad? That moment, things that should be obvious aren't. Return to Tempest. T. I'm out. Obviously. Seriously, there's no prompt for that. Like,
He's been looking for you.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
This is an opinion, but you know, I think it's these days with as interactive as the learning of controls and prompts and stuff are in games. if you have to look up something that you want or need to know, that's bad. You know, there should be a prompt for it. It should be on the menu screen somewhere in an obvious position. I shouldn't have to go to key bindings to find out how to do something. But
No peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of REM tech, but kindly stop digging.
Fine. Have your surprise.
You won't regret it.
Want me to ask the others to back off?
No, I can handle it. As long as they're not looking to be besties. And I'm happy that someone with the galaxy at their fingertips can still give a girl her space. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
oh, you know it.
You've only scratched the surface. You have no idea what all I can do.
No, but I have an active imagination. I look forward to being educated. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
Meet with PB in her Nexus apartment. Sadly, we'll have to do that next time. It's already after midnight. So old school give the times. Hey, I'm just saying, games don't even come with instruction books anymore if you don't, like, buy them on console. So, anyways, I'm done for the night. I need to go to bed. I'll catch you guys later.